All right, in this video, we're going to look at deleting data, the last step in the last part of our CRUD series, right? Deleting data from a database. Now, one thing I want to tell you about in deletion is that a lot of times we don't really delete things from databases. For example, if you withdraw from school tomorrow and move, your family's moving to Wisconsin, and so you withdraw from school tomorrow, we don't go in and delete you from our database. Okay. So deletions don't happen quite as often as you think they might. Although you won't appear in our application anymore, all of your entries would still be in the database for the school. They would mark you as an inactive student or a withdrawn student, and you wouldn't appear in most queries anymore because we run queries only on our active students. So remember that sometimes we delete data from databases, but often we mark things as being deleted. Deletions can be dangerous. So let's do this. Let's select the top 25. Last name and first name. We're going to create a new table. We'll call it delete example. So I'm going to make a new table of data to do these demonstrations because I don't want to screw up my database completely and have to restore it. This will be from the person.person table. Okay, so we're just going to get 25 first and last names and quickly throw them into a table here. So let's execute that. I come over to my tables and hit refresh, and there's my delete example table. We can look at it. Select everything from the delete example, and there's the 25 people we put in. We didn't even get through the A's. So there they are. So we'll play with this table. Now, let's do a delete. And the command for that is delete from, and we have to tell it the table we're going to delete from. We're going to delete from our delete example table. And let's run that. 25 rows affected. Let's go look at our table. Uh-oh. All of our data is gone. So if we thought update was dangerous, okay, delete's even more dangerous. We just deleted not just a single column. We didn't change it for the wrong number of people. We completely wiped out a table by deleting from a table without a where clause. So everything we talked about in update is also true of the delete rules. Okay, let me just delete that table real quick using the GUI, and I'll just recreate it quick. And our data will be back. But that's not always the case on how easy it is to restore data into your table, right? This is a quick example. So the same things apply. Use a select statement to make sure you know what's going to be deleted before you delete it. So I want to delete Kim Abercrombie. I've got 3 entries for her. Do I want to delete them all? Do I want to delete one of them? Let's do a delete. Delete from a delete example where last name equals Abercrombie. And first name equals Kim. Invalid column name. All right, I use a double quote there. Now, looking at this, I am going to delete these 3 rows. How do I know that for sure? Let's take our where clause and use it in our select statement up here. And look, all 3 of these rows match. Maybe I don't want to delete Kim Abercrombie completely. Oh, somehow she got in our database 3 times. Maybe I only want to delete 2 of those. Okay. How would I do that? Well, on this table, I can't really do it because I didn't make a primary key on this table. If we had a primary key, we could use the primary key to do 1 line at a time. In this case, there's no way to distinguish because we violated actually a rule of database design by creating a table that didn't have a primary key. It doesn't have any unique columns. So if I just said Abercrombie, it would take out all 3 entries. If I just said Kim, it would take out all 3 entries. Even using both names, it's going to take out all 3 of them. Okay. So that's the problem when you don't have a primary key defined in a table. But for our delete example, it's going to be fine. It's going to get the point across. So delete from this table where the last name and first name match those 2. We hit execute. If we select everything again, we can see that Abercrombie is gone. Kim Abercrombie is gone. We only have 22 people in our database anymore. So deleting is that simple. It works just like updating. It relies heavily on the where clause. Make sure you check. If you're going to delete data, check it with a select statement. This will show you exactly which rows are going to end up being deleted. Okay? And you can verify them before you actually run the delete the delete statement. Matter of fact, if you check it with this, you can actually come up here and just change this to delete. And then there's your command. Okay. All right, that's it for deleting data.